Joining us now, James McEldrew, a railroad litigation attorney and former president of the Academy of Rail Labor Attorneys. Sir, thank you for joining us today. I want to start by asking you, when something like this happens, is there enough data and hard evidence so that eventually through a black box type system, if those are available in trains, through eyewitness accounts, through physical evidence, will we get a definitive answer about what happened?
Well, I have faith in the NTSB and all the agencies that they will get to the bottom of this. These trains should have event recorders. I do know that some of the trains do not. So most of the trains that I'm familiar with Sept and Metro North, they do have event recorders. So hopefully that will help.
Okay, is that the kind of thing that would, I'm sorry, would that tell us speed, location, movement, those kinds of things, the physical evidence?
They should. I mean, what we do know, though, is that there are signals entering the station, and they should alert the engineer to slow down. If there was positive train control, I listened to Governor Cuomo before. The positive train control would help prevent, would first alert the engineer, and then it would put the train in emergency and would definitely apply the brakes. So unless those were overridden, positive train control would be something that should be looked into.
Yeah, and so far it sounds like our reporting is that it doesn't exist, at least in this area, this part of the New Jersey transit system, so that may have not been a factor here. But I'm also told that there could be video on the train and video, of course, in that station. How helpful will that be if it exists?
Well, obviously, that'll let us know what the speed is. We're not going to be able to determine from any of that what was going on with the engineer.
Yeah, because obviously if that individual was incapacitated in some way or lost control in some way, and there's so many questions we don't know, they've apparently survived but suffered injury themselves. And it'll take some time, I know, but the NTSB, as you said, is very methodical about this. So, Mr. McEldrew.
Shannon, when I first heard about this, I went into my library and I looked at the NTSB report from May 8, 2011, when another train went through the bumper. And one of the first things that the NTSB said, and this was 4.5 years ago, was that the positive train control system would have automatically alerted the engineer to the train speed and stopped it. And I don't think with all the train accidents that have happened and with what Congress has done to delay the implementation of positive train control, I don't think this can be understated at this point.
You're absolutely right. And we understand that there is a federal mandate that be installed on all passenger train rail areas by 2018. There are issues of funding. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in the show. But Mr. McEldrew, thank you very much for giving us some of your expertise on this. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, lots of information about the New Jersey train crash coming in from eyewitnesses and now starting to get things from potential investigators. Many making note of the train's speed as it roared. Station Trace Gallagher is breaking it down for us. Hey, Trace.